Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's topic is a very important one for anyone working in Europe on a visa. What happens if you lose your job while on a work visa? Do you have to leave immediately? Can you switch employers? Or do you get a grace period? Let's break it all down step by step. When you're on a work visa, your legal right to stay in a European country is usually tied to your job. That means if you suddenly get laid off, your visa status may be at risk. But don't panic. It doesn't always mean you have to pack your bags right away. Each country has its own rules, and many give workers time to find a new employer or switch to another type of visa. So what's the first thing that happens? Your employer is often required to notify immigration authorities that you are no longer employed. Depending on the country, this may shorten your visa validity. In some cases, your residence permit remains valid, but only for a short grace period. The key thing to remember: you can't keep staying long-term without either a new job contract or a different visa type. Different European countries give different amounts of time to find a new job. Germany: if you lose your job, you usually get a 3-month grace period to secure new employment. Netherlands: typically around 3 months as well. France: you might get up to 6 months depending on your work visa type. UK: pre-Brexit example, now separate. Skilled worker visa holders have 60 days to find a new sponsor. Other EU countries, it varies. Some give 30 days, some longer. This grace period is your opportunity to job hunt, apply for a new role, and transfer your visa to a new employer. If you lose your job, here are the paths you can take. Find a new employer quickly. If you secure another job, your visa can often be transferred. Switch visa type. For example, from a work visa to a job seeker visa, student visa, or dependent visa if you qualify. Apply for unemployment benefits. Some countries, like Germany, allow foreign workers to claim unemployment benefits if they've paid into the system. Return home. If none of the above work, you may need to leave the country once your grace period expires. Short deadlines. 60-90 days sounds long, but job hunting in a foreign country can take time. Employer sponsorship. Your new employer must be willing to sponsor your visa. Not every company wants to go through this paperwork. Legal restrictions. In some countries, you can't switch industries. You must find a similar job to the one your visa was granted for. Always save money as a backup in case you're suddenly unemployed. Keep your CV updated and actively network even when you have a job. Know the exact rules of your visa and country before signing a contract. Consider learning the local language. It can drastically increase your job chances. So what happens if you lose your job on a work visa in Europe? In most cases, you won't be kicked out overnight, but you will have a limited grace period to find a new job, switch visas, or leave the country. The key is to act quickly, know your options, and always stay prepared. If this video helped you understand the process, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with anyone working abroad. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.